Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so it's early in the morning and I've already burnt a dozen buns while I was talking to my son on the phone, wishing him happy birthday. It's my grandson's birthday tomorrow, so this year the theme is like a tree with all different kinds of buns on it as well. So yeah, I was on the phone telling him when he was born, you know, how much he changed my life, and you know, just everything, all the soppy stuff as well that goes with it. So bless him, and I know he loves it as well. It's 32 and 32 times every year. Each year I've always reminded him of when I was giving birth. I said, oh, it's got blonde curly hair, and I knew it was a boy because I dreamt it the night before, despite going through 9 months without bloody knowing. And then his legs were so long that when they got pulled out, they said, oh, he's got footballer's legs. And yeah, so I tell him that story every single year without fail. Oh, bless him. Anyway, so yeah, okay. Anyway, going back to my cream, because a couple of you mentioned about investors, and one of you, thank you very much, I know I've emailed you back, mentioned about investing in my cream for me. Well, lovely thought, but totally unnecessary. So I've read my paperwork again and the report, and in actual fact this guy's done me a favour because he's now managed it to a feasibility report rather than an R&D plan, research and development plan. So he's told me where to hone in on, and that is going to make it more affordable for me. So bless you. I don't even do buy me a coffee. I don't do PayPal or whatever it is. You know, I just do readings and that's it. But thank you so much as well. But I could never ever accept that kind of gift and gratitude. I've had people try and you know, treat me on the readings, you know, and buy an extra couple of readings, and I'm like, oh, I've refunded you, you've made a mistake as well. But you know, so yeah, that's just the kind of person I am. So it's more for sharing with you about the journey, because it will be a journey that goes on for at least 12 months, so my cards say, and yes, I'll keep you right all the way. So thank you, you know, yeah, for all your kind comments and all your kindness and offers as well. You're so sweet, thank you. Anyway, right, we're going to look at somebody who's not so sweet and quite bitter at the moment, and that will be Sadiq Khan. Oh, he don't look well to me. He does not look well to me one bit. So we're going to look at that and look at everything else as well. So how is Sadiq Khan feeling about his position as mayor and head of the police? Yeah, we've got a lot of past catching up with him here as well. So it's gone from that he didn't have any roaming scandals or, you know, anything like that, to between 4,000 cases being reopened. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I feel like is it more like 9,000 at least? Look at that, all the ones that, yeah, they're all going to come as well. So, you know, you can see already now the pattern will emerge where things start coming on top for Sadiq Khan as well. I mean, these are, you know, all and these little warnings as well. So not just ASBOs, but warnings to people and cautions as well. So I think this is all going to be blown back up in his face. How does he feel about all these cases, you know, being reopened? Well, it's the people's wishes. I'm not sure it's his. Unless he's just sort of like thinking this is nothing. that these offences aren't the same as that offences. So I'm kind of getting groping off here, you know, a wish tree. Funny I should say about trees, but anyway, a wish tree where it can all branch off into different areas and catchment areas, and then under the scope of what the actual crime is. I think he's going to try and break it down into as little many choppy bits so that it couldn't be included in a roaming scandal template. How does he feel about his position within the police force and his attitude to roaming scandals? I think he knows he's not going to make this all the way through. He doesn't want it to happen neither, so you kind of get halfway. He's hoping still that a lot goes through the net. Is he hoping a lot go through the net? No, that could be met actually. Yeah, he doesn't look. He doesn't want certain ones to be found. So you got the past catching up with him. You know, things that he's deliberately done and stared events and everything. All the shit things that he said. And then, you know, this is his refusing to admit that there has been a problem. He must be on the same team as Harry, you know. Harry, only terrorists operate in London, not in Birmingham. Have you seen that place lately? Anyway, then you've got upside down. He's having to go through and perform to the wishes of other people. This is not what he wants, look. He's a coward. What is Sadiq Khan most afraid of regarding his position as mayor? Oh, that the law will be applied and be done, and that justice is finally served, and that all this comes out in the courts and the newspapers as well. How do the police feel, the Met Police feel about having to go through all these, you know, cases again? They'll find it difficult, you know. I think logistically they'll find it difficult because it's about how people are coming in and out and getting trafficked, you know. That's terrible. You know, most people think that, you know, rape is done by perpetrators who are violent and make you feel, you know, fear for your life and, you know, beat you up and everything. But that's just one type, okay? You've got the other types where the victim is made to feel like it's her fault or his fault and that they've brought it on themselves, and somehow that they, you know, they're left with the shame and guilt of it all. I mean, that's a true crime, not being able to report it as well or feel like you're going to be believed. I mean, you already know the stats are against you when you're accusing somebody of that kind of assault. Very few make it to court and very few win. So it's already stacked against you before we've even begun. And we're going to see Sadiq Khan being interviewed by the corruption team at the police force of any country, like city. So this proves difficult for Sadiq Khan in the future because of his lack of commitment to, you know, acknowledging these ideas and goings-ons. So, you know, there is, it is there that he's had all this evidence put before him time and time again, and has willfully, you know, just blocked any progress. Being ignorant does not make you innocent. And it was hardly ignorance, although it was, you know, refusing to become embroiled in it, refusing, you know. As what was Sadiq Khan's motives in trying to cover this up? Was it for him and his position, or was it for his friends? No, it was because of he was being criticised. Okay, he doesn't want to feel that kind of pressure. Was very defensive, as we've seen with Susan Hall and a few others as well, by the way, who have been doing amazing work on bringing this up, you know, consistently. If you don't admit there's a problem, you can't be criticised for that problem, because apparently that problem does not exist. Tell me about Sadiq Khan's health, please. He looks ill. I noticed last year, you know, he has these panda eyes, you know, where like they just look real bad. Like he always looked tired and stuff. Now I know he's probably looked like that for most of his life, but it just stuck out to me more then, and it keeps coming back to me now. So, you know, what is the state of Sadiq Khan's health, please? So he can't have what he wants, so he knows he's going to have to move on. And he knows this. So he knows there's something wrong with him. I don't know whether it's his liver, you know. Is it his liver? Well, he's been treated for it, okay, so maybe that's why he's, you know, gone overseas, done his mecha dance and come back and thought, right, I'll shave my hair off. I would say there's, you know, as Sadiq Khan, you know, tried to, does he need some kind of transplant? No, I'm getting that. No, and you can't support him. You can't support him. He can't be supported. So I'm firmly getting that Sadiq Khan's dad is not alive. So what is the significance of me feeling about Sadiq Khan's dad? Why am I thinking that? What is there a message there? Yeah, I think he died of it the same, you know. So he's got some, so it must be genetic. Despair, ruin, disappointment affects others. A slow death. How does Sadiq Khan feel about his lifespan? Humiliation, making a mistake. Fear of being named. So he's fearing of something coming out. Because obviously that would weaken him and his position as well. If people around you think, oh, you're not going to be here in 5 years, you know, they just get rid of you and don't want to know. Is that how Sadiq's feeling? Yes or no? What's in the card? No. Despair and ruin. Fear and humiliation. Well, so Sadiq Khan's a man that wouldn't let you know that he needed something. And having to do so, that would be humiliating for him. Is that it? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, yeah, because he knows, doesn't he? No one's going to give him anything that he needs, especially a body organ or out like that. I think this is to do with his dad. I also feel like it's the bloodline. Is this to do with Sadiq Khan's family's bloodline, that maybe he's too close to each other and relatives? Absolutely. Hereditary. So they're going to bury this. They'll bury him first, but they'll bury these cases. You know, you're not going to get them all out in time to punish Sadiq Khan. So how is Sadiq Khan feeling about his future? Yeah, he wants to be on the world stage, but he also wants to go other places in the world as well. So it's not for him doing a runner. It's like he wants to go up a notch. But I don't feel like this is work, you know. Is it a book? No, it's about him pulling stunts at the last minute. So when I'm getting there, I'm getting America as well. America. The government overseas. Is Sadiq Khan wanting to go to Europe? No, but I don't get good news there neither regarding Europe. I don't know if he's going to be sued or they want some money back. He's not going to recover. He wants to do something before he dies. What does he want to do before he dies? Getting a man who's effective, knows what he's doing. I don't know, maybe treatment or something. Is the King of Cups? Is the King of Cups a politician? Yes or no? What's in the card? Yes. So it's either Andy Burnham or Farage. Is it Farage? Is it Andy Burnham? Oh dear, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Government. I don't like this at all. Oh, for God's sake, just get it out, girl. Right, okay, let's have a look then. Does Sadiq Khan want to become the next Prime Minister? I wouldn't say so, no. So he wants to do something. I've got the Empress here as well. I don't know who she could be. Apparently she's a nice lady. Is that his mum? Not what you think, not what you think, not what you think. I don't know. Right, leave that then. But she's right next to Andy Burnham. What's wrong with Sadiq Khan's eyesight? James not realised. What's wrong with him? Unhappiness, attention seeking. Oh, so maybe he doesn't want to see what's going on. How many lives he's wrecked. Yeah, look, about lives he's wrecked. Will Sadiq Khan be punished legally? Absolutely. But will it be for the crimes that we expect, like the roaming scandal? Or will it be other stuff? It's other stuff. I knew he was going to say that. Yeah. Trying to, for cover-ups, that's it. So it'll be done for cover-ups. Oh, there's a solution, you know. Let's not get everybody upset and involved. But the cover-up, I still don't think it's the roaming scandal at all. So what else has naughty Khan been up to? Not passing information on, parking things, you know, keeping them held off, blocking people, turning people down, anxiety, creating anxiety. Just blocking people from information. How do the police feel about their part in this scandal of the roaming scandal and Sadiq Khan? How do they see themselves? Yeah, they're just as bad and all. Yeah, kidding yourselves if you think you can get away with this, you arseholes. Okay, I've never hated or despised the police so much as I do today. I see it all the time, you know, watching things and seeing things, and it's just terrible. And what they did to that lad, Henry Novak, and the other little lad who got pinned up after being beaten up by three, you know, wrong-uns. I just, you know, there's no trust there at all. So that Mark Rowley, I predicted last year at my Halloween party, my nephew's girlfriend came, first time I'd ever met her, and I said to her, oh, what do you do at university? And she said, oh, I'm studying to be a police officer. I turned around, looked at her and I went, oh yeah, you've got the face for police. And I mean, my nephew started laughing, but I was serious as well, you know. But I did say in a nice way, I said, oh, you'll be working with vulnerable women. You'll be in a department of your own or on your own, aside from the general bobbies on the beat. And actually, she was, that was her thesis as well. But yeah, yeah, you've got the face for police. And then when my son came home and told me he was going to be a police officer, oh my God, I looked gutted. I faked it, you know. Oh, that's real good. That's real good. Well done, you know. Hope you get the job. Hope you pass everything. But, you know, it's just one of them, innit? I suppose every family's got to have one. Okay, so, well, not everyone. No, not every family. I don't know, you know, mine stems from being younger as well. I do not trust them. I think, you know, I mean, there's some nice ones, but there was some criminals as well for police officers. And yeah, I just don't know why I don't like them, but I don't. Well, I do, because they're all tarred with the same brush, I'm afraid. Well, you know, honestly, it's like when you go in to be a carer, right? All you need is one bad, lazy carer and the rest follow suit, okay? One argumentative carer. I've seen it, you know, years and years going into the homes. I've seen it. So, and that's the same with the police, because they're ostracised or isolated or even violated and shunned if they're doing their job properly. And when you've got your own worker managers down your throat and all for these DEI targets, you know, you're just forcing them to not do the job properly. So that was my point. Mark Rowley. So I said to her, I went, Mark Rowley, he'll go. Now, I didn't realise all their family was barristers and like real high up, apparently. Well, there was loaded, so I don't know if that makes them, you know, good barristers or what, but anyway, I was like, that Mark Rowley will go. He'll go. Once you get rid of him, you find out everything. What happens once Mark Rowley goes? Yeah, look. Past efforts will be rewarded. Everything gets uncovered. Everything, okay? Everything goes ahead as well. It's just the fall of the dominoes, and it'll all come right in the end, you know? Because I have to say, you probably do get good police officers, you know, that are okay. But I just think these latest recruits, if you've been recruiting since, I don't know, in the last 10 years, then I'm not impressed. And of course, all the good ones have all gone. What will happen to the Met Police regarding this massive, massive scandals coming out? Yeah, don't trust. Mark Rowley will go to prison, okay? But you'll also find out a hell of a lot more about Sadiq Khan as well, and what he was up to and what he was doing, and the money situation as well. You know, make it so that you can't investigate, you know, your mobile phone being stolen in London. Mr. Sweeney. Is it Sweeney? Well, I won't be happy until we know. So how long has Sadiq Khan got left on this earth? Yeah, I'm getting not long. I can tell you now, you're going to be looking at him over the next 10 months. More so now, you will see the deterioration in him. Does he think his homeland can protect him? Well, I'd say he's a fool, but, you know, there is a leap of faith there, so you never know. Lining in his pockets. I don't know, I'm getting something in October for him this year, and then I'm getting like a long drawn out thing next year. What, is he ill? Yes or no? Is he ill? I won't say on the card, yes or no. It's saying no. Wrong way to go, strays off the path. It's not just stress. It's not just stress. Although it could have the stress and be ill at the same time. Does he want people to think that he's ill? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, he's ill, we can't touch him. Oh, he's going through this, we can't touch him. This is the wrong way to go. So what they want is, you know, oh, don't go for Sadiq Khan. He's looking terrible lately and he's got something wrong with him, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, this is to stop shining a light and try and protect him. Well, it won't protect him, okay? Will his sick illness protect him? To a certain extent. Now, I think it's, you know, it makes it so that he can move on. Is he already planning, does Sadiq Khan know he's going to move on? That's physical, that. Treatment. Oh, he's got to go for treatment. Well, whatever this is, he's not going to get away lightly, and I don't see him being healed neither at all. I feel like it's, I feel like there's something genetic. I don't know if it's his liver. I'm getting like the family being too close, relatives wise. I'm not saying sister. I'm talking generational. Okay, generational. Will Sadiq Khan and Mayor Khan, will he be successful in another election? Right, so this will take some time. So basically, I think, no, I don't actually. I don't, because I got this the other day with Harry when people was asking about Buckingham Palace, and replace the F with the B. Okay, that's what I called it the other day. So this is about not taking risks yet neither. I don't know. I've got one hand saying that he can't leave because of the, you know, of all the cover-up. But then if he stays, he's going to be liable for it. And if he leaves, he's going to be still liable for it as well. He will get dragged into it all. What's his worst nightmare? What's his greatest fears at the moment regarding his position as mayor? Yeah, about a shitload of drama that's coming his way. Oh, well, you know, look ill, be ill, play ill, you know. You're not going to get any sympathy from us guys, that's for sure. How will, you know, Londoners feel about London in another year or two? It just gets worse. Yeah, it just gets worse. As I don't know when his time's up, you know, but I'm getting you know, drugs and everything, a lot of homelessness. They want rid of all the shops, I told you know, this is why they're letting them in to, you know, these immigrants are doing what it would take centuries probably to achieve in the UK. You know, get the shops out of the town centre, make it not worth the while. They're getting the immigrants to do all these things, to take your housing, to make you fight, to, you know, rob the shops, to close people down. And yeah, I mean, it's just awful, isn't it? It's truly awful. I don't know, there's something going on with this world. I'm telling you, I woke up different in... I woke up in a different world, but I think I've woke up about 18 times in a different world. Probably over the years and all. And when I say that, it's like, you know, you think your life's one thing, and then something comes at you. You think the world's one thing, and then all of a sudden it changes, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. When will this shit stop? Ugh, that's not very good, is it? It stops when you stop resisting. It stops when you lack the ability to protect yourself anymore. It stops when we stop being cowards. But I'm not joking. You know, what do they want us to do? Go out and have a fight? You know, we're not violent. We're not fighters in that way. We was valued with our words and actions, but not violence. We're just not like that. Well, is there any hope for us? Give us some. Yeah, battle to be won. For using words and communication as well, you know. By telling our side of things, getting the truth out there as well, and communicating no matter what. Do you know what I think is going to be interesting? Just going off a side pitch. Is this thing with the internet and all this ID. Do you know what? I'll just come off it, me. I'm not bothered. I can go back to do my shows how I used to do and tour the UK. I really don't care. But I'm sure it won't affect me anyway, because, mind you, some of the stuff I say, and I'm already noticing some of my, who I'm subscribed to, are getting buried, you know, in other feeds. But we'll just use it as less, you know. Apple want to ID checkers and this, that and the other. I'll stop using my ID. I'll go back to a landline, which is much easier. I think they'll go back up. I think we should do a reading on that actually in the future and see, you know, how we're going to turn our backs on technology, because in actual fact it's the technology that's been weaponised against us. So it's food for thought, you know, to start thinking about our attitudes actually to platforms and maybe use them less. Use them less. I don't know. We fight against the machine. Fight against the machine. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for Sadiq Khan. He's not in for a good run at all. His time is ending. And also, I mean, he might not pass this year, but I don't see him with I've seen him with a couple of years and that's it, you know. And the thought and the misery of knowing that he's going to one day pass, well, I like that, don't you? Having enough time to worry about it. In his case, not in other people's. In other people's cases, I would say it's time to get your act in order, do the things you've wished for, and, you know, make sure you prepare yourself and, yeah, ready to move on. But with him, no, I want him to suffer. I want him to want to be here. I want him afraid. I want all his negative energy feeding all that destructiveness around him, because his days are numbered and will, you know, he will be made to pay. He won't just get off just like that. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I will be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.